time, and now we've got this fight. It's all offense all the time. Nope, that jab not going to score. Swing and a miss with that left hook. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
No defense for that hook. It's all offense all the time. A perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? These punches coming from every angle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Come on, you're switching up. Don't be looking at for one shot at a time. Set him up. And win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Carried away. Think about the defense and the end of what you do. Good work. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch off. Get your body in already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Slam back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. Oh, you're doing good, kid. You're doing good.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Gathering your pace and get your momentum. Good work out that kid. That jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight down the...
Here we go. It's round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
You'd like to see more jabs. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. talk about Holmes in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Switch on, get your boxing back together, and put him back in his place.
On to the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Don't worry about that. Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. But man, forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense. Win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Just boxing, be smart, get your shots in. Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right?
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your timing already, though.
And you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back.
Getting a few body shots in there. Vary it up.
Great work. Win the round. Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Good.
Too straight down the middle. You can miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
Back at it in round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Good counter punching. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He threw a punch and just got countered. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters... And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hold it right there. Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Do you believe what we are seeing? So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Now you gotta go.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Just keep him on the attack.
And there's the bell to start round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights. That counter punch caught him clean. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is gonna have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
That's it. Now breathe.
On to the 6th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Will you continue?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
You'd like to see more jabs. No rest for the weary. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That hook doesn't score. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart, knockdown, twat!
Here we go, it's round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Beautiful counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good defense on that left hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Holmes in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get
And we enter the 8th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That one lands. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Can't find a home to that jab. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They exchange punches. This round could go either way. 10 seconds. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Now Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.